My partner, Jason, disappeared 6 months ago. He went out to work one day and just never came back. It was a huge shock to everyone around us because things like that just didn't happen in our peaceful little suburban neighborhood. The police launched an investigation, and our neighbors formed search parties, but no one found any evidence of what had happened to him. Our families were heartbroken. Lately, the missing posters have been taken down, and the police stopped giving updates. I came to accept, no matter how hard it was, that Jason wasn't coming back. Until he did. A week ago, I was in the garden watering my flowers when I heard the gate creak open. I turned around and there he was. Exactly as he was the day he disappeared. Same messy brown hair and hazel eyes, same smile. I was in complete shock. Our families had grieved for him, and yet, there he was, standing in the garden like nothing had happened. When I asked where he had been, he said he didn't know. He couldn't remember anything about the last 6 months. Everyone's thrilled. Our families can't believe it. But here's the thing. I don't believe it. I know it sounds crazy. Our families wouldn't believe me, and I can't exactly go to the police without looking insane. But I just know that the man sleeping next to me isn't Jason. I'm not sure what to do. I feel like I should be happy, but instead, I'm terrified. I don't know much about the paranormal or supernatural, but something about this whole situation is making my skin crawl. Let me explain why I'm sure. Maybe after you hear it, someone can tell me what to do. The morning after Jason came home, I made him a cup of tea. When I handed it to him, he gave me a big smile. Then he took a sugar cube from the dish and dropped it into the cup. The house was chaotic, and I was still in shock, so I didn't think much of it at the time. But it's been replaying in my head ever since. It might not sound important, but Jason never put sugar in his tea. He always said it ruined the taste, and if I ever accidentally put sugar in his cup, he'd get frustrated. But this man added sugar. Then there was the sports thing. A few days ago, when he was visiting his mom, I recorded a game he loved to watch on TV. It was a tournament with one of his favorite players. Jason never missed these games. He even once skipped a dinner with me just to watch a match. But when he came home from his parents' house and I told him I'd recorded it for him, he didn't seem interested. He thanked me, but then asked if I wanted to go out for dinner. He didn't even watch the game. It was totally out of character. One night, I woke up around 2 a.m. and found Jason's face inches from mine, just staring at me with these empty eyes. I kind of nervously laughed and asked, "Honey, what are you doing?" He didn't answer for a long time, maybe 30 seconds. He just stared at me like he wasn't even seeing me. Then he suddenly smiled and said, "Sorry, just can't believe this is real." After that, he rolled over and went back to sleep. I didn't get much sleep after that either. Yesterday, about a week after his return, our neighborhood threw a party to celebrate Jason being back. Everyone came, our neighbors, and even some from nearby streets. They were all so happy to see him. When he wasn't standing next to me, he was chatting with everyone, even the kids. One of the toddlers, Caleb, wanted to play peekaboo, and Jason happily played along, smiling the whole time. Now, Jason never liked kids. He always said that's why we didn't have any. He didn't want anything to do with the neighborhood children. He especially avoided Caleb. Before he disappeared, I even started to wonder if it was because he didn't want me to notice how much he looked like Caleb. The last thing that made me certain was my neighbor, Emily. This morning, she came to our door, bringing a tray of brownies. She probably just wanted to see for herself what was going on. After she left, I called her a nosy busybody. Jason laughed, kissed my head, and agreed with me. That was when I knew it couldn't be him. Jason used to get so mad whenever I insulted Emily, like I didn't have a right to hate her, even though she'd been having an affair with him for years. But today, there was no anger from him. He didn't even try to defend her. I know what you're thinking. Maybe he had some kind of accident that caused memory loss or changed his personality. That's a reasonable explanation, and it's probably what the police would tell me if I went to them. But you know why I'm sure the man in my bed isn't my husband. He doesn't have a scar. Jason had a scar on the side of his forehead from when I accidentally hit him with a golf club. But there's no scar. Nothing. Honestly, I'm tempted to go out tonight and dig up my flowers to make sure Jason's still under there. I don't know what I'm living with, but I know it's not my husband. So what the hell should I do?